I'm Greta Ground and Pound.
And I'm Lacey Bones.
Welcome to Texas Roller Derby. We've got a great matchup for you tonight. It is the Cherry Bombs versus the Hellcats. This is a playoff bout.
Whoever wins tonight will go to the championship to play the Rhinestone Cowgirls. This may be a replay of the game we saw just 2 games ago where the Cherry Bombs eked out a win in overtime after a major penalty by the Hellcats.
Stay tuned. We've got a great game for you tonight. Introducing the Hellcats. Glitterotica, your captain. Ditzy Von Teese, co-captain. Dixie Sanchez. Bloody Peachka. Soviet Crusher. Mean Jolene. Smash You Delirious. Valkyrie. Smitey Mouse. Master Peyton. Accident. Indy Jamma Jones. Hired Gun, Wild Carnage. Bench Managers, Cheapskate, Johnny Stranger.
Cherry Bombs, Captain Annie Smokeley. Co-captain Donna Destruction. Rocky Casbah. Lone Scar. Ninja Please. Truck Stop Trixie. Maya Mayhem. Ethel Murder. Scrappy. Mila Jukovic. Sacrilicious. Hired Gun, Roxy Revolver. Managers, Polyurethane, Allison Chains.
Welcome to Texas Roller Derby. For those of you new to the sport, you're going to want to keep an eye on the skaters with the stars on their helmets. Those are the jammers, and they are the point scorers for this game. What those skaters are trying to do is get through the pack, lap the pack, and on the second time through, they're going to get a point for every opposing skater that they pass. And Rocky Casbah is out for the Cherry Bombs. They're in the green, and she is your lead jammer. She has a strategic advantage of being able to call off the jam at any time. Rocky's making her way on the high side of the pack. Dixie Sanchez looks like she went in for a high block. Rocky calls it off by putting her hands on her hips. 0 points for the Hellcats, 2 points for the Cherry Bombs.
And the refs are ready. For the Cherry Bombs jamming, we got Scrappy, Master Peyton for the Hellcats. It's the ladies with the stars on their helmets. Peyton trying to cut through the middle through a heavy line of defense from the Cherry Bombs, wall after wall.
Both jammers having a hard time getting out of the pack here. Defense is going to be really intense in this bout. This is a playoff game. This is important.
And it looks like, oh, I don't know. And Scrappy comes through with the lead jammer. Peyton will be coming through pretty fast behind her.
Peyton's out.
And we have 30 seconds left on the clock in this jam.
Scrappy's really flying out there.
She really is.
She's so fast.
You can tell she's flying because the Hellcat lead blockers are
running
speeding
away.
it up quite a bit. It's a really good strategy when your jammer is the last jammer, and she calls it. When your jammer is behind, it's best to get your blockers all to the front. Get them far away.
1 point for the Cherry Bombs, 0 points for the Hellcats. We have Dixie Sanchez on the line for the Hellcats, skating up against Mila Jukovic for the Cherry Bombs. Dixie is a seasoned veteran out there. She's killer as a pivot and as a jammer. She's definitely a double threat. Having a hard time getting past Sacrilicious up in the front, though. Mila Jukovic makes her way on the inside. Mila is not your lead jammer, however. She must have advanced into the red, which is illegal. So she can still score points, but she will get a penalty if she does. Dixie Sanchez still in the back of the pack, trying to get her way to the front. Mila's coming into point score position, up on the high. The pack is really spread out right now. I like to see it a little tighter, like to see a lot of blocking, not so much of this bob and weave drill.
We got another minor penalty on Rocky Casbah for a forearm.
Oh, here we go. Let's see what the great leader has planned for you. I'm also champion singer. Oh man, we have crowd favorite. It is a pillow fight.
Okay.
We have a penalty face-off. Rocky Casbah had a forearm call. Taking a little nap there and takes a tumble with Smashy Delirious. They're now in the infield. Got a little tussle going on.
Pillow fights are 30 seconds, anything goes except for choking and pulling on the helmet strap.
No unsportswomanlike conduct.
That's correct.
No spitting, no biting, no hair pulling.
No penetration.
But she got tons of pillow.
Tons of pillow.
In the end, this penalty is decided by our penalty judges in Spank Alley.
Yes, yes.
The crowd does have some input, but really in the end, it all comes down to Spank Alley.
No, okay. The winner of that pillow fight was the Cherry Bombs.
Rocky Casbah retained a point by defeating Smashy Delirious in that pillow fight.
Smitey Mouse is jamming for the Hellcats. Ninja Please jamming for the Cherry Bombs. Ninja Please was Rookie of the Year back a couple years back when she started. Be interesting to see how many points she can pull out of this jam.
Yeah, you know, it's really great watching the pack work because the Cherry Bombs are known for having heavy defense and the Hellcats for having great inter-team play. But that is not working for Smitey Mouse tonight. She's got a wall of 3 in the back. She's going to have to switch up and start playing a defense position as a jammer. The jammer can engage the jammer at any point on the track. No blocker can engage a jammer outside of 20 feet of the pack.
Ah, that is an excellent point.
However, I don't think she sees where the jammer is.
Oh no, so we've got some Hellcats running away. That's kind of their trademark.
Time for Ninja to turn on those jets. She has 10 seconds to catch those 3. If she doesn't, she might actually score a whole nother 4 points, 5 points even.
Oh, big
and
hit
she's
from
down.
Bloody Peachka.
Right time for the whoops.
2 points for the Cherry Bombs, 0 points for the Hellcats.
Hellcat jammer Master Peyton, Rocky Casbah, Cherry Bomb jammer.
There's immediately some action in the pack right now. I'm seeing lots of elbows and hip checks being thrown.
I'm seeing a lot of high elbows from the Hellcats right now.
What?
There's a good opening. And Rocky comes up against a wall of 4 Hellcats. That is really the only way to shut Rocky down. You have got to put every man you can on her.
Straight defense, absolutely.
Peyton playing the good fight, but she does have 4 Cherry Bombs straight in the back. No Cherry Bomb is assisting Rocky, which is pretty typical. She is so agile on the track. Oh.
Wow, both jammers.
And both jammers are.
Oh no.
Rocky's dirty.
Annie Smokley is not letting this happen. Master Peyton is just getting punished. Rocky Casbah making her way towards the back of the pack.
Master Peyton making a dash around the high. She should step back and block against Rocky. Oh, played a good defensive call. She got free, so she could call it right before Rocky scored.
We had a major penalty on Rocky Casbah for advancement.
In the last jam, Rocky Casbah had a major for advancement as the jammer. Thus, the Cherry Bombs are skating down 1. Mila Jukovic is filling in for her. Made it really easy for Master Peyton to come out. She is the lead.
You may notice that this looks like the entire cast of characters from the last jam. You may not. But that's what happens when you have a major penalty. You have to reskate the entire jam with the same skaters, minus the offending skater.
Now that Peyton has scored, now that Peyton has scored in the pack, she automatically gets Rocky's point. She has now scored 5 points because Mila did not get out till just now.
Yeah, but she was on the inside for half.
Was she?
Yeah.
Hellcats 3, Cherry Bombs 0, bringing the score up to Hellcats 3, Cherry Bombs 8.
Major on Dixie Sanchez for illegal procedure. She stopped and skated the wrong way.
Oh, man.
Rocky Casbah is jamming for the Cherry Bombs. Indy Jamma Jones is jamming for the Hellcats. Now, we had a major on the last jam on Dixie Sanchez. It was a legal procedure. She skated the wrong way on the track. We've moved on to the next jam, but we are skating down one skater for the Hellcats.
When Rocky scores her first point, Rocky will automatically get 2 points for Dixie's major.
Indy Jamma Jones took a huge hit on the rail.
She's back like a champ, though. She's going to try to play defense against Rocky. That is very hard to do alone, no matter whether you're a jammer or a blocker.
Indy Jamma is a great candidate for Rookie of the Year this year.
She is just really, she's putting a lot of unexpected points up on the board.
Certainly is. Rocky Casbah coming back into the back of the pack. Indy Jamma Jones not done with Rocky Casbah yet. Bloody Peachka's helping her out there in the back of the pack.
But they left that line wide open. Rocky's coming right through. Oh, no.
Always got to watch that line. 2 points for the Cherry Bombs, 0 points for the Hellcats. Rocky Casbah is down.
That looked like she fainted.
I don't know what happened.
All right, we had 3 major penalties all on the Hellcats.
Oh.
We had Crusha and Smash for advancement, and also tripping on Indy Jamma Jones.
Oh, man.
We have Rocky Casbah jamming for the Cherry Bombs against Dixie Sanchez for the Hellcats, playing a real hard defensive jamming game. You might notice the pack is a little empty right now.
And green.
Very green. We had 3 majors against the Hellcats in that last jam. Soviet Crusher, Smash You Delirious, and Indy Jamma Jones all in the penalty box right now. Rocky Casbah powering through. The moment she scores 1, she scores all 3 in the penalty box.
That is intense, and the Hellcats, this is the last thing they need right now. They're already down.
Hellcats really like to speed up the pack in this kind of scenario, but it's very difficult when it's only 1 blocker, 1 jammer. Rocky has passed the first blocker, and now Dixie Sanchez. If all of those were passed in bounds, she's now scored 5 points. However, the pack's getting very spread out.
What pack?
Well, Bloody and the Bombs.
The hypothetical pack.
That's my new band. Bloody and the
Bloody
Bombs.
and the Bombs. Oh, wow.
That is 10 points for the Cherry Bombs, 0 for the Hellcats.
Wow. Wow.
There is some deliberation. It is 9 points for the Cherry Bombs, 0 for the Hellcats.
Indy Jamma Jones is jamming for the Hellcats. Truck Stop Trixie is up for the Cherry Bombs. Indy Jamma making it out fast.
That was a beautiful one skate across the inside. Lovely.
Very impressive. Indy Jamma is your lead jammer.
Sacrilegious out now, too. She's going to have to run real fast to catch it. That is Truck Stop Trixie, not Sacrilegious. I am sorry.
And that is quite all right. They are actually Derby wives and look exactly alike. It's a little creepy.
All right. Indy's breaking free again. Good job, Indy, with that timing. That's 4 points for the Hellcats, 0 for the Cherry Bombs.
Very nice.
Hey, Loretta Madison here for the Rhinestone Cowgirls. We're here at the end of the first quarter of a very exciting Hellcats versus Cherry Bombs game. Let's see what's going on with the teams, okay? Hi, Indy. How do you feel you're doing so far this game?
I feel like, you see the score, but we're not, the beginning, barely the beginning.
Barely but the beginning.
Feeling awesome.
Feeling awesome. What do you plan to do in the next quarter to make things change?
Oh, we're not talking about the after party yet?
Not the after party, second quarter, second half.
Well, we're going to score a ton more points and kick some ass.
Kick some ass, clearly.
Yeah.
Are you behind on your mortgage payments? Could your house go into foreclosure? Does it seem like the bank has no interest in helping you save your home and you feel like you have nowhere to turn? Then we have good news for you. Foreclosure Protection Services. Foreclosure Protection Services can help save your home. We specialize in foreclosure assistance, and that's all we do. If you're behind on your mortgage payments, being threatened with foreclosure, have been denied a loan modification, or been the victim of a predatory loan, it's critical that you call Foreclosure Protection Services now. Foreclosure Protection Services has a network of attorneys, and our agents are available to speak to you now. Remember, if you are behind in your mortgage payments, Foreclosure Protection Services can help stop the foreclosure process. Call today before it's too late. New laws are in effect that may save your home. So call Foreclosure Protection Services now.
Call 800-863-6509. That's 800-863-6509.
Alan Babin joined the Army to serve his country. He became an airborne combat medic to help people.
They came under heavy small arms fire about 3 o'clock in the morning.
A call for a medic had gone out, and without any regard for his safety, Alan left a covered position.
That was my job, and I was there to do it.
Running to help a wounded soldier, Alan himself was critically wounded. Like many injured veterans, Alan will require daily care for the rest of his life.
As a National Service Officer with Paralyzed Veterans of America, it feels wonderful when I can get the benefits for the veterans that they deserve.
The fact that they're there and advocating on behalf of paralyzed veterans is a really good feeling.
If I could do it over again, I would.
Paralyzed Veterans of America. Courage to serve, passion to lead. To help paralyzed veterans, visit pva.org.
Welcome back to the second quarter. TXRD playoffs. You have Indy Jamma Jones jamming for the Hellcats versus Scrappy for the Cherry Bombs. Really, really physical game right off the bat today.
So for those of you who are not familiar with the rules of roller derby, you are going to keep an eye on the skaters with the stars on the helmets. Those are the jammers, and they are the only skaters who can score points on the track. So they're trying to get through the pack, lap the pack, and on the second time through, they're going to get a point for every opposing skater that they pass.
The lead jammer is the jammer who makes it out first clean and stays ahead. You'll see that there's a referee pointing straight at Indy Jamma Jones right now. She's allowed to call it off at any time by touching her hips. She just did it and ended it with 4 points for her team. 4 for the Hellcats, 0 for the Cherry Bombs, bringing the score to Hellcats 11, Cherry Bombs 20.
We had a major penalty on Dixie Sanchez for illegal engagement 20 feet ahead of the pack.
We'll start this jam off with a reskate. It's Indy Jamma Jones jamming for the Hellcats versus Scrappy for the Cherry Bombs. In that last jam, Dixie Sanchez got a major for illegal engagement. So the Hellcats are skating 1 down.
Man alive, this game is full of penalties.
Indeed it is.
That's bound to happen in a high emotion game like the playoffs.
You know, we're seeing it. Valkyrie did the smart thing, did not engage Scrappy there. You cannot engage the jammer when she's 20 feet from the pack. Only jammers can touch jammers.
That's true, and you may notice that there's not really a pack, there's more of a pace line. And that's just something that's going to happen when everybody's running away.
Just splatter paint on the track, really.
Yes, yes indeed.
And we come around, Scrappy has now scored, so she's also gotten Dixie's ghost point. Coming around, she may be able to make it out. No, there's only 7 seconds on the clock. Some good hard fighting. That's 0 Hellcats, 4 for the Cherry Bombs.
We had 2 major penalties, 1 on each team. Cherry Bomb Scrappy had major for advancement, Also, Valkyrie on the Hellcats for pushing. Major.
Jamming now for the Cherry Bombs, we have Ninja Please versus Smitey Mouse for the Hellcats. Oh gosh, this pack.
So physical. People are getting knocked to the inside. People are getting knocked to the rail. Glitterotica takes a hard fall there. Smitey Mouse at the rail. Dixie Sanchez puts a big hit on Ninja Please. I am not certain how legal that hit was.
Both of those hits that she just laid on her are very, very gray. But Ninja made it through, and she will be coming around to score again. Well, score.
Yes, to score indeed. I am concerned about Dixie Sanchez because if she has a major penalty called on her, that will be her third. She will be ejected from this game. Dixie Sanchez and Glitterotica are running away from the pack, trying not to be a point. Ninja Please has made it through the remaining bit of pack and is trying to catch up to those Hellcats. Smitey Mouse still getting punished in the pack by the Cherry Bombs.
Sacrilegious just laying into her. All right, now the Cherry Bombs are going to wall up to hold all those Hellcats, and the whistle blows before they can score again. That is 1 point Cherry Bombs, 0 points for the Hellcats. Sorry, correction from the middle. That's 2 for the Cherry Bombs, 0 Hellcats.
Rocky Casbah jamming for the Cherry Bombs, and she is up against, who is that?
That would be Master Peyton. The Hellcats are forming a 4-person wall in the front in an attempt to not let the Cherry Bomb jammer through at all. Now, of course, that means that they can't assist Master Peyton in the back, and she is having a bit of trouble.
Yeah, typically as a jammer up against Rocky Casbah, you need to know that you're on your own.
Yep. And, you know, Rocky knows that she's on her own. Her blockers are just going to cover the heck out of the opposing jammer. But they both got through.
Yes, they did. That hole that Rocky Casbah made when she came through was left wide open for Master Peyton to follow in.
Rocky's the lead, but Peyton is tight on her, so she may have to defensively call it. I doubt it. Rocky doesn't do that very often.
She doesn't do that. She's pretty confident.
And there we go. Rocky called it right as she passed a single point on Ditzy Von Teese. That's 1 Cherry Bombs, 0 Hellcats.
Little hit it and quit it.
For the Hellcats, we got Indy Jamma Jones jamming versus Scrappy for the Cherry Bombs. Scrappy takes a knee fall right there at turn 2 and is slammed again by Glitterotica on the straightaway. And now the Hellcat jammer down. Man.
This is a super physical game.
Indy cut the track a bit, but she has lead because she was already out before she cut. That's a gray area, but she's escaping with it.
Scrappy is making her way around the track, trying to catch up to Indy Jamma Jones and get herself into point-scoring position.
We just saw Sacrilegious try to duck her head underneath a Hellcat wall from Valkyrie and Glitterotica to no avail. Whee.
Wow. 4 points for the Hellcats, 0 points for the Cherry Bombs. Ninja Please jamming for the Cherry Bombs up against Indy Jamma Jones for the Hellcats.
Cherry Bombs cutting through the middle an awful lot this game, and it tends to work out.
Both jammers breaking out of the pack at the same time. Ninja Please is your lead jammer for the Cherry Bombs there, but that could change at any moment if Indy Jamma steps in front of Ninja Please legally.
Hellcat veterans trying to get to the front to make sure that they are far from being points. Ninja calls it after scoring 1. Didn't see that the jammer fell, so it's Cherry Bombs 1, Hellcat 0.
Kind of all happened at the same time, as it does.
All right, we had 2 penalties on the Hellcats, both for illegal engagement. On Glitterotica and Soviet Crush, both failure to take a stroke before they hit the blocker.
Okay, here we go. Oh, no, I didn't decide on that. I did decide on arm wrestling.
Sacrilegious from the Cherry Bombs 1, taking away a precious point from the Hellcats.
We have Master Payton jamming for the Hellcats versus Mila Djukovic for the Cherry Bombs. The pack starts off tight and small, but they leave the line wide open for Mila to come through. Payton's still stuck at the back of the pack.
Mila Djukovic, definitely a contender for Rookie of the Year.
Absolutely. She is on fire right now.
Been very impressed with her this season. Master Payton's out, making her way around the pack.
Took Mila 2 years to get into the league. When she started, she was like a Bambi on ice, and now she's like this killer jammer. She sees holes where no one else does.
That's what she said.
Boom.
Boom.
Bloody really laying into Mila up on that rail, trying to give Payton a second to score. And it's called off one Cherry Bomb, 0 Hellcats. And in the last jam of the second quarter, we have Rocky Casbah jamming for the Cherry Bombs and Bloody Peachka for the Hellcats. Whole lot of falls, whole lot of hits. Let's see if the Hellcats can up the score a bit before this jam is over.
Right now we have the Cherry Bombs at 31, Hellcats at 13. See if that changes before the end of this half.
Rocky trying to turn on the Jets, but man, Bloody is right up on her tail. They're going to enter the pack and call it pretty quick, I can bet. Oh, there's a hit after the whistle there on accident. That's 2 Cherry Bombs, 3 Hellcats.
Maybe on accident.
I think it was on accident.
Yeah.
And at the end of the first half, that is Hellcats 16, Cherry Bombs 33.
Sitting in a chair for long periods of time not only makes your lower back ache, it can leave you with a sore bottom too. Plus, all those hours you spend at the computer can add up to an even more stressed and strained back. Well, the problem isn't how you're sitting, it's the lack of support and cushioning. But now there's Forever Comfy, the revolutionary foam and gel combination cushion that puts a supple layer of support between you and your seat to make every chair more comfortable.
You know, I drive this truck for hours at a time, and trust me, these seats are hard as a rock. But since I started using Forever Comfy, my back feels good and my bottom feels good.
Other gel-filled cushions sell for up to $100, but you can get the Forever Comfy with high-density foam and therapeutic comfort gel for only $19.95. But wait, call right now and we'll send you a second Forever Comfy free. You just pay separate processing and handling. That's 2 for just $19.95.
To order Forever Comfy for $19.95 plus processing and handling, call 1-800-213-1445, or you can order online at getforevercomfy.com.
They say that when you're facing extreme danger, your life flashes before you. If you think that's sad, consider facing it before you even have enough life to flash before your eyes. Car crashes are the #1 killer of children 1 through 13. Deaths and injuries can be prevented by using the right car seat. Visit safercar.gov/the-right-seat to know what is appropriate for each age and size.
I am here with Dixie Sanchez for the Hellcats. Dixie Sanchez, we're in a little bit of penalty trouble already. You've got 2 majors.
I do, yeah. Yeah, I do.
So do you think that those were warranted?
No. The thing about me is, it's not the thing about me. The thing about humans is if their minds expect something to happen, they will often see it happen. Science, right? I didn't make it up. So at some point, the referees decided that I was going to commit major penalties. So anything that I do, anything that they see me do is elevated to a major.
This is Lacey Bones here talking with Donna Destruction, co-captain of the Cherry Bombs.
Yes, ma'am.
How are you feeling about tonight?
I'm feeling really good. I'm really proud of my team. We're kicking ass. I love it. I love everything I'm seeing. So.
Well, you guys just faced off against the Hellcats not even a month ago. So how did your prep differ this time?
Well, you know, towards the end of that Hellcat game, we really started figuring out some of their strategies and really started getting in their mix and getting in their heads. And I think that we just kind of took what we did the last half of that last game, and we're applying it to what we're doing at this game, which is just getting in there, f***ing them up, and playing defense as well. So it's working.
Can you tell me a little bit about what it's like on the bench?
What it's like on the bench, we try and every jam make it count, make it a new jam. We don't let the last jam affect the next jam. And, you know, we have different lineups every time, so we're trying to connect and, you know, stay focused and, you know, stay true to what the Hellcats believe in, and that's hard work. So
Y'all are down one power jammer. Another power jammer has taken some incredibly hard hits and it looked like she was going to leave. Are you ready to take on that mantle for the Cherry Bombs?
I'm just going to do what I got to do. I mean, we've got the lead. I'm going to make sure that we maintain it and that we get to the championship.
And that's the first half. We've got what appears to be a Cherry Bomb blowout today.
I don't know. That's not a huge span. They can get a couple 10-point jams and the Hellcats can take back the lead. So let's see what happens when we come back for the second half.
This is Brooke, and this is Megan. Both are full-time students. Brooke chose to go to Brown Mackie College because of their one-course-a-month schedule, while Megan chose otherwise. Brooke is earning her degree one step at a time by focusing on one subject at a time. Megan is not. Find out how Brown Mackie College's one-course-a-month schedule can help you fit education into your busy life. Call Brown Mackie College now at 1-866-428-3681 or go online at onecourseonemonth.com.
I know when you're having credit card problems, the situation seems out of control. Well, I'm here to tell you that your options for getting out of debt have never been better. How do I know? Because I'm Howard Dvorkin, the founder of Consolidated Credit. For nearly 2 decades, we've helped over 5 million people just like you. And every time we help someone, they all say the same thing. Why didn't I call sooner? If you owe too much money on your credit cards and you feel that you'll never be able to pay it off, don't wait. Simply pick up the phone and find out what our Freedom Quest program can do for you. Reducing your payments by up to 50% is just the beginning. We can explain all your options and help you pick your best solution. But you have to take the first step. When credit card debt is the problem, we're the solution. Call Consolidated Credit now. As soon as you call, the hard part is over.
Call Consolidated Credit now.
Call Consolidated Credit now. 1-800-741-6307. 1-800-741-6307.
I used to never really talk. Ever. I was afraid if I said something wrong, everyone would laugh at me. But then I started to play golf with Special Olympics. It helped me to find my voice. And now everyone else is speechless.
What do you know? Major penalty. We have 3 majors on the Hellcats. We got Glitterotica for advancement, and Bloody Peachka actually got 2 majors, 1 for pushing and 1 for advancement.
There were 2 major penalties on the last jam. Bloody Peachka had actually 2 major penalties herself. Glitterotica got another major penalty. So welcome to the second half. We are skating with 3 Hellcats out of 5. And the Cherry Bombs putting up a full lineup.
That's Dixie Sanchez jamming with the star for the Hellcats and Rocky Casbah jamming for the Cherry Bombs as she has lead. Dixie's holding back to play defensive jamming since she can engage Rocky at any point.
So if you're just joining us, let me tell you a little bit about roller derby. You're looking at the skaters with the stars on their helmets. Those are the jammers and the only people who can score points on the track. They're trying to get through the pack, lap the pack, and get a point for every opposing skater that they pass their second time through.
This is Rocky Casbah's second scoring pass. She's already made it through, and now this is twice. She will now have scored 10 points. 9 points, 0 for the Hellcats. Indy Jamma Jones jamming for the Hellcats with Scrappy right on her tail for the Cherry Bombs. Scrappy's on the inside line and comes out. Ooh, Indy cut through. Indy Jamma Jones's lead. Scrappy got recycled back into the pack and is going to have a rough time getting by all those blockers. She's got Mean Jolene Valkyrie. She's got Bloody Peach at the front. That's going to hurt.
Glitterotica on top of that, who's one of the hardest hitting blockers in our league.
That was an easy pass for Indy, though she did pass 2 out of bounds. Let's see if she can fix that.
Scrappy getting back on the track, trying to make her way around.
Cherry Bombs need to speed it up. There's only 20 seconds left. Indy calls it with 4 Hellcats, 0 Cherry Bombs.
All right, we got a major penalty on the Hellcats on Bloody for illegal engagement, 20 feet. It's a major. That's our 3rd major. She is ejected.
Indy Jamma Jones jamming for the Hellcats versus, looked like Rocky Casba for the Hellcats. A hard slip, she's a little light on her ankles. Indy is about to break out. She is free, she is lead. Looks like Lone Star might have been on the edge of 20 feet trying to break out of that pack. Still no Rocky out of the pack. She's gonna have to play some defensive jamming here to take out Indy, keep her from scoring.
This is pretty rare to see. The other, oh, Valkyrie just taking on Rocky Casba. That was a beautiful hit.
That was impressive, actually.
Rocky's staying with Indy, though. And she can block her all the way around. Jammer on jammer action is always acceptable.
Hellcats got a goat, and the timer's called. 5 Hellcats, 0 Cherry Bombs. Slow pack start. We have Ninja Please jamming for the Cherry Bombs and Indy Jamma Jones for the Hellcats. Indy takes a tumble and gets right back up. However, the rest of the pack was down. Indy fighting 2 blockers. Looks like sack, and she is free. Lead jammer, Indy Jamma Jones for the Hellcats.
Huge hit from Glitterotica to Ninja Please at the rail.
Glitter loves those rails. She hits them hard.
Indy Jamma Jones is coming around to the back of the pack, about to start scoring some points. She slips right by Truck Stop Trixie. Sacrilegious, gonna be a little harder to get by.
Look at that recycling from the Cherry Bombs. They're gonna hold her back in there unless those Hellcats can help her out. Hellcats have great teamwork, so it's likely to happen. Oh! That is...
That's, oh, it's like, that's not right.
4 Hellcats, 0 Cherry Bombs. Rocky Casba jamming for the Cherry Bombs versus Wild Carnage for the Hellcats. Trying to fight through the low, up to the high, hard block, and waterfall by Cherry Bombs.
Annie Smokeley's hips are lethal.
Rocky Casba got stuck in the back, took a shoulder to the head on accident. That was not an intentional high hit, but it was effective. And she comes out hard.
Wow.
And lead. Well played, everyone.
Wild Carnage still getting a lot of punishment in the back of the pack. Ninja Please, whoa! Big high elbow from Wild Carnage. I can't imagine that she won't be called for that.
I can't imagine the Hellcats running away, which is exactly what they're trying to do to save those 3 points. However, here comes Rocky. No one's playing defense against her. Easily scores 2 points. And she's just gonna run down the clock. She got 12 seconds. Why not make Carnage work a little bit?
Yes,
Hard
Carnage.
hit from Annie and from Ninja.
Boom, boom.
Gotta love those Cherry Bombs and their recycling. It's great. And that is 2 points Cherry Bombs, 0 Hellcats.
Scrappy is jamming for the Cherry Bombs. She's up against Indy Jamma Jones for the Hellcats.
Somebody already tried to trip Rocky. Don't know exactly what's going on. They got all 4 Cherry Bombs hard on Indy. That does leave Scrappy unassisted. Indy to the inside, hard knee fall. But that leaves only one person to block her, that's Rocky.
Unfortunately for Indy.
Hard rail and flips it. Beautiful.
Oh, Indy is out of the track.
She is A-OK. She is back on the track. Nice recovery time, Indy.
Wow, that was exciting, and you know you want to be here. TXRD.com for more details.
It's a shame everybody got caught up in that drama because Scrappy could have made the most of that. Unfortunately, she never got out. This jam's going to go to time. Oh, they are so tired.
Man, this is brutal.
You know a roller girl is tired when her hands go above her shoulders, folks.
Time runs out in that jam. 0 points for the Hellcats, 0 points for the Cherry Bombs, and that leaves us at Hellcats 29, Cherry Bombs 43 at the end of the third quarter.
Hey, Glitter, how you feeling? I'm doing well. We're really picking up really fast. We've got 8, maybe 10 jams left to seal this little gap that we've created. It's gotten smaller and smaller the whole night. Really surprised by what's really happening. We're playing really well.
You guys are picking a little ass nights.
I think we are.
Anita Confess has a few things to say about this game so far. She thinks that the Hellcats have been a little dirty this evening.
Yes, and her name is Dixie Sanchez. She should have been ejected so far. All I see her doing.
Her out already.
All I see, I'm stats tonight, so it's official. She is cheating. She's using her hands on all the.
Cheater, pumpkin eater.
Oh, I'm upset. I want to write a letter to the president if he wasn't so busy with other things.
Thanks for coming out.
Yeah.
Your high-speed internet gave me an idea.
Up to 110 megabits per second. It's the fastest in town. You can download movies and video chat all at the same time.
Okay, look. So we're gonna lock arms, then we're gonna form a wall of death, and then we're gonna hurl the jammer, which is you, darling, 110 miles per hour into our Magnet opponents.
Well, I'm a little bit fragile.
Let's get a helmet over here!
When we say we're here for you, we mean it. Get started with our Power Internet and TV package, only from Grande.
I live alone and rarely have visitors. So when I slipped and fell in the kitchen last month and couldn't get to a phone, I knew I was in trouble.
Help!
I could barely move.
Help!
I tried calling for help, but no one could hear me. As I lay there, I couldn't help but think of my kids and grandkids having to go on without me. I was terrified. It took 8 hours for my neighbor to find me. It could have been the end of me. That's when I knew I needed Life Alert. With just one press of this button, I'm connected to the Life Alert Center, where I can get the help I need, even when I cannot reach a phone. With Life Alert, I'm never alone.
Call 1-800-803-6830 for your free Life Alert brochure. That's 1-800-803-6830. Again, 1-800-803-6830. Call for your free Life Alert brochure at 1-800-803-6830 today.
If you're job hunting, go online to Self-Check, where you can check your employment eligibility before your next employer does. It's fast, easy, and free. Self-Check. Apply with confidence.
We got Scrappy jamming for the Cherry Bombs versus Indy Jammer Jones for the Hellcats. Indy has been jamming a lot for the Hellcats tonight, putting a lot of points on the board. But she's lead, tired or not, and she takes a little tumble, recovers right away.
That's the cool thing about gymnasts.
Yeah. Scrappy fighting from the back, but she's up against a wall of 3 Hellcats. Unless she can make some magic happen or get an assist from those Cherry Bombs, she's not going to make it out.
There's one other option. She could cheat.
Cherry Bombs should get to the front so that they could prevent themselves from being points and assist. Unfortunately, they didn't. Indy just scored 5 points. Scrappy's now out.
Not eligible.
Not lead.
No. She advanced on her way out of the pack, fortunately for Scrappy.
And Cherry Bombs need to look behind them, see they're about to get scored on again. Speed up a little bit. Form the defense they're known for.
Ethel just pushed somebody.
Hellcats 6, Cherry Bombs 0. They're starting to shrink that lead. We're down to 34-43, 6.5 minutes on the clock. We got Rocky Casba jamming for the Cherry Bombs against Wild Carnage for the Hellcats. Rocky followed Carnage right through on that line, hot on her heels. These are 2 very fast jammers.
Carnage was a little handsy on her way out of that pack. I'm not sure if that's going to get called or not.
Little bit handsy. That is 1 Hellcats, 0 Cherry Bombs. I don't have words for that jam. It was strange.
I was fast and furious.
Who's Vin Diesel in this scenario?
Indy Jamma Jones on the line for the Hellcats. She's up against Ninja Please for the Cherry Bombs. Ninja going in for some early defense off the line.
Unfortunately, she took a tumble, is back in the pack, but she's right back there with Indy there, side by side. Ninja pushes her blocker into Indy and takes the lead powerfully. That was a lovely move.
That was beautiful.
That's the thing about the Cherry Bombs. They have this like psychic connection where they just know to trust each other.
They're also all bowling balls, and it's like the Hellcats with the bowling pins, and it makes...
Look at those Hellcats speed up innately. Oh, good block by Annie. Smokely takes out Valkyrie hard on the line.
I heard that from here.
She did not see that coming. It is 3 for the Cherry Bombs, 0 Hellcats.
All right, we got a few minor penalties. Actually, it's all blockers on both sides.
All blockers on both
There's
sides?
a rule where you have to make an effort to actually skate forward. They've been warned all night long. They're not doing it. So we got minor penalties on Peyton, Dixie, Val, and Jolene on the Hellcats, and also Maya, Annie, Rocky, and Sack on the Cherry Bomb. So 4 on each side.
Everybody come up here. If you got a minor penalty, come up here. I need to look at you in the face. Everybody say minor, 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 minor. Here's what we're gonna do. 2 from each team can participate in the tug of war.
It was a 4-person tug of war. Hellcats took it away from the Cherry Bombs. We have Rocky Casbah jamming for the Cherry Bombs and Wild Carnage for the Hellcats facing off again. We start down 1 point from the previous jam. The Cherry Bombs lost a penalty matchup. 4 offending blockers, Cherry Bombs, 4 offending blockers on the Hellcats. And it looks like Wild Carnage is out lead, and Rocky's having a rough time getting through.
Wow. This just went from a blowout to a really close game.
7-point spread now, 35-42. Hellcats. Carnage is about to score some points. She calls one and scores 2 points and calls it off. That takes it down to a 5-point spread.
Indy Jamma Jones jamming for the Hellcats. She's up against Ninja Please for the Cherry Bombs. Now this is very interesting. The Hellcats are making a huge surge. In the last matchup between these two teams, it was the other way around. Glitter getting a hit on Ninja.
Indy got out the lead. Everybody was so busy blocking Ninja. They left it open for Indy, but Ninja is right on her tail. Rocky will not be a point this time.
We have several people running away, which makes for a really spread out pack.
Hellcats gonna nickel and dime, 1-0. Wild Carnage jamming for the Hellcats against Scrappy for the Cherry Bombs. Scrappy trying to play a little defense, but that's actually slowing her down. Now she has to fight through accident, and Valkyrie takes a tumble. Wild Carnage trying to come up against 3 Cherry Bombs, up against the wall. And she is not gonna make that.
This bout is so close. Emotions are running high, and the hits are gonna get bigger and harder at this point. Desperation is setting in. Oh man, Scrappy halfway out of the track.
Down.
Wild Carnage still trying to break out. Huge hit from Rocky Casbah. Wow.
We're down to 20 seconds in this jam, and it is gonna be a rough time to get either of those ladies out and around. Carnage is gonna try though, she's lead. If the Hellcats can sufficiently slow down the Cherry Bombs, they might be able to put another point on the board.
I don't see that happening.
Me either. Track seems a little slippery. People are all over the place. And that's 0-0.
Indy Jamma Jones jamming for the Hellcats up against superstar Rocky Casbah for the Cherry Bombs.
Oh, she almost made it out. She had a wall, and now Rocky is down. We are going to have a medical call-off.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
She hit the kick rail.
Yeah, I thought it was her arm though. I didn't.
It was. They said her head. I thought it was her neck. Oh, poor baby. We have Wild Carnage jamming for the Hellcats and Mila Djukovic for the Cherry Bombs. Again with the defensive jamming. This seems to be something they're getting from their bench. What do you think, Greta?
Sure.
Sure. Hard hit from Sack against Carnage on the rail. Carnage just bounced right off. Sack received another high rail.
Big hit from Annie Smokley to Wild Carnage at the rail there. That was intense. Mila Djukovic makes it out. Mila is your lead jammer.
Nice and clean, Mila.
Hellcats are running away.
Running away. Cherry Bombs need to snap into gear, slow those other two Hellcats down hard. It's Dixie and Glitter. That is going to be. Oh, Mila gets through like cheese on crackers. That's 2 points, Cherry Bombs, 0 Hellcats. Cheese and crackers, apparently that's a thing, I say.
I don't know what that means.
I don't
but
either.
I'm with you.
It's Rocky Casbah jamming for the Cherry Bombs against Wild Carnage in what may be the last jam of the night. The heat is on. Mere 6 points
wow.
and 53 seconds separate the Cherry Bombs for their play in the championship. Wild Carnage got a little bit of speed in the back of the pack, but Sacrilegious knocked her into the rail. Cherry Bombs are going to do their darndest to hold the Wild Carnage back in the pack so she can never call it. They're just going to run out the time.
That is the best strategy at this point. There's no need to overexert. The game's about to be over.
Let it end. Just let it end. Oh, Annie Smokley, hard hit on Carnage.
That's intense.
I feel bad for her insides. Rocky's right on Carnage as Carnage comes out with the lead. This is the last jam.
Unless there's a major. Wow, that went from a blowout to a nail biter. I did not see that coming.
No, you know, I thought they were going to pull last game's switcheroo, and no.
Not
Those
this time.
Cherry Bombs held on to their lead the whole time.
And because of that, we're going to be seeing them against the Rhinestone Cowgirls in the Cavello Cup Championship. Andy Gemma Jones, you jammed so much tonight. You've got to be exhausted.
I'm going to puke, perhaps, so keep your distance there.
All right, give me a warning, please.
Yeah.
Tonight was a hard battle. I really thought that you were going to pull it out at the end. What was the atmosphere like out there in the middle of the track?
It was intense, but we were working together. Like it was definitely like team, like let's make this happen. And you know, it got close there. It was a close game.
There seemed to be some bench command for the jammers to be very defensive jamming the last quarter. What was the strategy?
We just wanted to keep them from scoring and keep our win. As long as we knew as long as they didn't score, we'd just keep our lead and we'd be done.
Now you came in about mid-game, so you got to watch the first half of the game. Second half was transformed. I don't know if that had something to do with you being out there.
It didn't.
What did you notice in the first half?
They were really focused on holding the other jammers, and they did a great job at it. Like, if you notice, it was like a low-scoring jam every time the Cherry Bombs got out first, and that was their point. They just needed to focus on getting their jammers out a little bit more. I don't think they were ready for the Cherry Bombs to be so ready to hold their jammers too.
Well, I'm here with Johnny Stranger, manager for the Hellcats. Johnny Stranger, congratulations on a wonderful season. Tonight was a little rough. Tell me what it was like out there.
It was like when you have a mouthful of peanut butter and your girlfriend has a mouthful of pickles and then you kiss and all that shit mixes up in there.
Oh, that is That is something I have never thought about.
Lacey Bones here with Annie Smokley, captain of the champion Cherry Bombs. How you feeling right now?
I am feeling amazing. I am so proud of our team, and we're ready to kill it in the championship.
So what is it that y'all brought tonight to assure that you were going to the championship?
We just trained hard. We just told each other, stay tight and hit hard. That's what the Cherry Bombs do good.
Annie Smokley hitting hard?
Hitting hard, yeah, I try.
Lacey Bones here with Rocky Casbah. First question, Rocky. How are you feeling right now?
I've had some whiskey in my body, so I feel a whole lot better now.
Is that good with a pending possible concussion?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not thinking straight.
What year is it?
2013.
Who's on the dollar bill?
George Washington.
I got the feeling I'm a falling. Love it's all because of you. Like I was walking on a tightrope.
At SWBC, we're driven by